The story began with a single photograph that appeared online late at night. The image showed Wang Yibo stepping out of a sleek black car on a quiet Paris street. The lighting was soft, the atmosphere calm, and the location quickly identified as the elegant Hotel Volney. At first glance, it seemed like a routine travel sighting. Celebrities visited Paris all the time. But within minutes, fans noticed something unusual. The timestamp placed the moment during a period when Wang Yibo's schedule had been listed as private. That single detail turned an ordinary photo into a mystery. The Paris night added to the intrigue. Street lamps reflected off polished stone sidewalks, and the entrance of the hotel glowed warmly behind him. Observers zoomed into the background, searching for clues. Some claimed they spotted another figure entering through a side door moments earlier. The image was blurry, but speculation spread quickly. Could that figure have been Xiao Zhan? The rumors intensified when a second clip surfaced. This time, Wang Yibo was seen inside the hotel lobby, speaking briefly with staff. The footage lasted only a few seconds, yet fans dissected every frame. The lobby's mirrors reflected movement behind him. A silhouette appeared to pass by quickly. No face was visible, but the timing felt too coincidental. Online communities immediately began comparing height, posture, and clothing to past appearances of Xiao Zhan. The setting itself fueled imagination. Hotel Volney, known for its discreet atmosphere, seemed like the perfect place for a private meeting. The quiet elegance of the interior, the polished marble floors, and the understated lighting created a cinematic backdrop. Fans described the moment as something out of a film. The possibility of both stars being under the same roof turned speculation into excitement. Hours later, another detail emerged. A fan claimed to have been walking near the hotel earlier that evening. According to the account, two individuals entered through a side entrance within minutes of each other. One was identified as Wang Yibo. The other wore a cap and mask. The description was vague, yet many believed it matched Xiao Zhan's usual travel style. The story spread rapidly, even though no visual confirmation existed. Attention shifted to travel records. Observers noticed that Xiao Zhan's public schedule also included a short, unexplained gap around the same date. The overlap seemed small, but in the context of the rumors, it became significant. Fans began mapping timelines, comparing flights, and analyzing possible routes. Each theory added another layer to the narrative. The most talked about moment came when a short exterior clip appeared showing Wang Yibo standing near the hotel entrance later that night. He looked calm, glancing briefly toward the street. Suddenly, he turned as if acknowledging someone approaching from outside the frame. The camera cut off before revealing anything else. That single turn sparked endless discussion. Was someone familiar arriving? Was it Xiao Zhan? Meanwhile, Paris itself became part of the story. The romantic atmosphere of the city added emotional weight. The quiet streets, the soft glow of lights, and the elegance of the hotel created a mood that felt deliberate. Fans described the setting as almost symbolic. 2 stars, a hidden meeting, and a mysterious night in Paris. The following day, another photograph circulated. It showed a tray of room service items outside a suite door at the hotel. Observers noticed 2 sets of cups. The detail was small, yet it fueled further speculation. Could it indicate that someone else was inside? Or was it simply routine service? The ambiguity kept discussions alive. Around the same time, Xiao Zhan posted a subtle image on social media. The photo featured a Paris skyline taken from an unknown location. No caption, no explanation. The timing aligned almost perfectly with the sightings. Fans immediately connected the dots. Though the post did not confirm anything, it intensified the mystery. The narrative grew even more compelling when a hotel guest claimed to have seen Wang Yibo in conversation with someone in a private lounge. The description mentioned a calm discussion and occasional laughter. The second individual remained unidentified. Yet the idea of a quiet meeting inside the elegant lounge added to the intrigue. Industry watchers began speculating about possible reasons for the visit. Some suggested a creative collaboration. Others imagined a private discussion about future projects. The secrecy surrounding the meeting made every possibility seem plausible. Without official confirmation, the story remained open to interpretation. As the hours passed, fans continued analyzing every clue. The shadows in the lobby, the timing of arrivals, the social media post. Each detail became part of a larger narrative. The mystery transformed into a cinematic sequence. Wang Yibo arriving quietly. A possible second figure. A night filled with unanswered questions. The most memorable scene came from a late-night clip showing the hotel entrance, nearly empty. A car pulled up briefly, and someone stepped out quickly before disappearing inside. The footage was distant, making identification impossible. Yet the timing aligned with the earlier sightings. The moment felt dramatic, as though the story were unfolding in real time. By morning, the discussion had reached global audiences. Fans debated whether the sightings confirmed anything or simply reflected coincidence. Some emphasized the lack of clear evidence. Others focused on the emotional tone of the events. The mystery itself became the main attraction. Even days later, the Paris night continued to spark conversation. The elegance of Hotel Volney, the subtle movements, and the unanswered questions created a narrative that felt both intriguing and cinematic. Whether Xiao Zhan was truly there remained uncertain. Yet the possibility alone captured imagination. The story endures because it blends visual clues with emotional speculation. A quiet arrival, a shadow in the lobby, a photo of Paris. Together, they formed a sequence that felt carefully constructed. The night at Hotel Volney became more than a simple travel sighting. It became a mystery that fans continue to revisit, replaying each moment and asking the same question. Was Xiao Zhan there too? The mystery deepened the following morning when new photos surfaced showing Wang Yibo leaving the vicinity of Hotel Volney earlier than expected. The street was quiet, the sky still pale with early light. He walked calmly, accompanied by minimal staff, and quickly entered a waiting vehicle. What caught attention was not the departure itself, but the timing. According to observers, another individual had reportedly exited through a different entrance only minutes before. The second figure wore a dark coat and cap, moving swiftly toward a separate car. The footage was distant and unclear, yet fans immediately wondered whether it could have been Xiao Zhan. Soon after, speculation expanded beyond the hotel. A cafe located a short distance away became part of the narrative when a visitor claimed two well-known figures had briefly stopped there late at night. The description mentioned a quiet conversation and minimal interaction with staff. No photos were taken, but the idea of a private meeting outside the hotel added another cinematic layer. Fans imagined the scene. A dimly lit Paris cafe, hushed voices, and a conversation meant to remain unnoticed. Another intriguing development came when a fashion photographer posted a blurred image of the Paris street taken during the same time frame. In the background, two silhouettes appeared walking side by side. The figures were too distant to identify, yet their height difference matched what many expected. The photographer later clarified that the image was not intended to capture celebrities, but by then, the speculation had already taken hold. Online communities began mapping the entire sequence of events. The arrival, the lobby footage, the possible meeting, and the early morning departures. When arranged chronologically, the timeline appeared almost scripted. Each moment flowed into the next, creating a narrative that felt deliberate. Even those who remained skeptical admitted the coincidences were striking. The emotional tone shifted when fans began discussing the symbolism of Paris itself. The city's reputation for quiet, meaningful encounters added weight to the story. Many described the night as poetic. Two stars possibly crossing paths far from home, surrounded by the calm elegance of the city. The imagery resonated deeply, turning speculation into something almost cinematic. Further intrigue emerged when a stylist posted a vague message about preparing outfits for overlapping schedules in Paris. Though no names were mentioned, the timing once again aligned. Fans interpreted this as another subtle clue. Each small detail reinforced the possibility that something significant had occurred. Days later, the conversation continued to grow rather than fade. Editors compiled clips, slowed down footage, and highlighted reflections in glass surfaces. Some believed they saw confirmation in shadows. Others argued it was simply imagination. Yet the mystery remained compelling precisely because it lacked certainty. Even now, the Paris night at Hotel Volney is remembered as a sequence of quiet moments that sparked enormous curiosity. The calm arrival, the fleeting silhouettes, the early departure. Each scene felt like a chapter in an unfinished story. Whether Xiao Zhan was truly there remains unanswered, but the possibility continues to captivate fans who replay the events and search for meaning in every frame.